Hey y'all, today we're gonna whip up a Caribbean dish. We have some jerk baked chicken and some rice and peas. Let's get into it. The verse of the day comes from John 14 and 27. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. There's the seasoning I'll be using. I'm going to use some dry seasoning as well as some of this marinade. I'll be using drumsticks for this recipe, and I'm going to start first with this marinade. And you want to go ahead and add that to the chicken. Just make sure you clean up your chicken first before you apply your marinade. And I'm going to go in with the marinade, and you want to place this in the refrigerator for about an hour or two so you can make sure all the wonderful juices absorb and you'll have a tasty jerk chicken. Then I'm just going to go ahead and add in the jerk dry seasoning. You can use whichever jerk seasoning you may like. And just for a little added flavor, I'm going to add some thyme, a little bit of paprika, some ground ginger, some garlic, and a little bit of that chicken bouillon. And just go ahead and mix well. And we're going to marinate, place in the refrigerator for about 1 to 2 hours. Here I went ahead and cut up some onions and garlic, and next we're going to go ahead and make the rice and peas. And it's pretty simple to do. You're basically just going to add all your ingredients together, stir it up, you're going to boil it, and in about 10 minutes it'll be hot and ready. So here I am at the stove. Try to grab you a large nonstick pot if you can. That way the starch and sugars won't stick too much to the bottom of the pan. But you want to go ahead and saute the onions and garlic for just a couple minutes. I'm also going to add some green onions, and then you just want to dump everything together. So I have the rice, the peas, coconut milk. I'm going to add some salt, and then you can just get you a spoon, mix it all together to make sure all the ingredients are well combined. And for this recipe, I normally like my rice to be a little creamier, so I'm just adding in the coconut milk. If you'd like to, you can add a little bit of water or use some of the liquid from the peas. It's totally your choice. But this was just 1 cup of rice, and I used about 1.5 cups of the coconut milk. So for this recipe, I used the Goya brand. It's the green pigeon peas as well as the coconut milk. And I'm adding everything together. Remember to stir everything together. And you just want to make sure those ingredients are well combined. Then at the very end, you want to add in your fresh thyme and your scotch bonnet pepper. Then you're going to cover the pot with a lid and bring the mixture to a boil. And then after that, you'll reduce the heat to a slow boil and cook for about 8 minutes. And at the very end, reduce the heat to low, allowing the rice to steam for just a few more minutes. After you have steamed your rice, you want to go ahead and get you a fork and just fluff the rice. And then you have your rice and peas ready to go. And I just added some green onions on top. Then once you allowed your chicken to marinate, go ahead and get you a baking dish out. I'm using a little bit of foil. Going to place the chicken there. And then I'm going to place this in the oven at 425 degrees. Go ahead and let the chicken cook for about 25 minutes, and then you're going to take it out of the oven, turn the chicken over, and then place it back into the oven for another 25 to 30 minutes. Normally, jerk chicken is made out on the grill, but today we're going to whip this up in the oven. And now I'm just going in with a little bit of barbecue sauce. You can use any barbecue sauce or jerk sauce that you may like. And then I'm just going to place it in the oven on broil for maybe a minute or two, just so the barbecue sauce can caramelize a bit. Well, the chicken is ready, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little rendition of this classic Caribbean dish. Thank you guys so much for watching and for supporting this channel. God bless you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day.